Hey, what's happening, all you pirates out there? I'm Duuz-Diz-Din, back again with another One Piece chapter review. This chapter is a literal 10 out of 10 because it's chapter 1010, Color of the Supreme King or Conqueror's Hockey. A nice little cover page with putting in eye drops. It's actually kind of funny because it's just like you gotta use up more eye drops than anyone else. Maybe it's not that funny. I don't know. I'm tired. Let's move on. As we see Big Mom falling down like Humpty Dumpty full on, as Zeus is desperately trying to get out of the box that he was put in. I heard that might be kind of like a Faraday cage, so which conducts electricity, and if so, Kid is actually a hell of an engineer, honestly speaking, as Zoro is desperately trying to cut up Prometheus so that he can't go to Big Mom's aid. Um, Meanwhile, uh, Law is actually kind of impressed that Zoro is still managing to hang on and fight back, despite the fact that he probably should not be even so much as standing. Meanwhile, Kaido is just like, okay, I need to go and deal with this. As he's pretty much smashed Luffy into the ground, he's just like, okay, I gotta go help out Lin. So that's something that I wasn't actually expecting, as Kaido not really want to go and help out people, but he knows that he still needs Lin to some minute a bit, just like she has forces and resources and all that good stuff, so he still needs her. So he goes in after Zoro, who quickly gets sent out of the way by Law so that Prometheus can go and get to Big Mom. But as Law tries to go in with an injection shot, which does actually do a little bit of damage to Kaido because it's something that he can't really guard against and it throws him off, he does still beat Law into the dirt, more or less. But that's enough time for Prometheus and Napoleon to go racing off after Big Mom. So ultimately, while Zoro is upset that they were able to go after Big Mom, Law is just prefer that no one end up dead. But Kid and Killers continue to go in after Big Mom in order to make sure that she doesn't continue to be a problem tag teaming with Kaido, because they're just too dangerous to be left together. It's bad enough with one of them. Two of them, no, too much. But we do see that Prometheus managed to save Mama, and she's happy about that. But she starts to berate Zeus, thinking that he's useless. I guess she doesn't think that he was trying to get out of that cage that he was put in. But even the likes of Napoleon and Prometheus are just like, he was a dope. He was holding us back. He was useless. And then he asked Big Mom for something. Next, we see clouds swirling around. Kid and Killer notice this and start to question what those is up with those clouds. But I think Big Mom might be creating another Zeus, possibly. Hopefully, meaning that Nami will be able to go back. Well, Zeus will be able to go back to Nami, and she'll still continue to have that bit of an upgrade. So it's very interesting. I hope that ends up being the case because that really does give her a bit of an advantage. Meanwhile, Kaido does note the fact that Luffy is still kind of glaring at him despite the fact that he's unconscious. So he's actually kind of impressed, but he still wants to crush Luffy regardless. But Zoro sees this as danger, danger, and so he's just like, okay, I need to go in and save Luffy, but I'm at the limit. So look, Law, dude, I yeah, I just can't keep he can't keep going in on this. He can't keep fighting against this. I'm looking at the page right now. That's what I was looking at, and it's just like he's a dead man walking, more or less. But he ends up giving all of his hockey to Enma, tells Kaido, yo, that's my captain. If you want to fight with anyone, you can fight with me. So he goes into his Ashura form, his nine sword style. And immediately Kaido's just like, oh, this is bad news. And he tries to clash with Zoro, but Zoro manages to get in one big attack. Azura, draw style, dead man's game. And he manages to deliver a massive hit to Kaido. But unfortunately, it just cuts him. And that's still impressive. He cut Kaido, and deep at that, where even Kaido's just like, yeah, that wound is going to stay with me. So yo, that continues to be just Zoro really toughing it out, and it's even at the point where Kaido questions if Zoro can use the color of the Supreme King, Conqueror's Haki. So, and Zoro's just like, yeah, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, and that was my best attack, and I was hoping it would at least knock you down, and all it did was kind of wind you. That's not good, as Zoro just collapses into the dirt. But Kaido's just like, okay, you guys, you're just a bunch of annoyances. You're getting a little too strong in this situation. So as Kaido gets ready to bash in Zoro's head instead of Luffy's, Law tries to help him, but Kaido delivers a lightning fast Thunder Bagua and just bashes them both into the dirt. But and Kaido is a little kind of winded. He's huffing and a puffing, so he is kind of getting a little bit of the business. But he's also kind of lamented, just like, if only you guys would have just joined me, we could have conquered the world together. But then, like the monster that he is, Luffy rises from the ashes, and it's just like, no, we would never side with you. We love the samurai, and you're going down. So he thinks back to all that the old man Hio taught him about how to use haki and transfer it into his fists, thinking back to how shallow his punch was. But he's just like, I figured it out. After taking that last hit with your club, you infuse things with your Supreme King haki. It's just like, yo, that's what's been happening. I always saw the armament, but I didn't know he was infusing his conquerors into his weapons as well. Is that what the likes of Roger and Whitebeard and all of them have been doing this entire time? It's not shocking, but at the same time, it's just like a revelation that you know, wasn't quite accurate. He didn't quite know if that was really the case. So, as Kaido goes in to attack Luffy right then and there, Luffy manages to do it. Hold off Kaido's attack without even touching them. And he's unlocked it. He has awakened the ultimate form of haki. He's beaten down Kaido without even touching him, getting in those good hits, blows to Kaido's midsection and uppercut, and he manages to knock Kaido down. Law's just like, he's not touching him. And with that, Luffy knows that Zoro and Law, he doesn't need them right now. They can head down and help out the others and let them know that he knows that he can take down Kaido with his own two fists. Oh, so intense. I love the way these panels looked, especially the ones of Luffy hitting Kaido. We don't get like very clear action scenes like this. We haven't gotten them in quite some time, so just seeing the intensity of these panels where Luffy has finally awakened his ultimate form of haki, it's something to behold, and I love every second of it. It was so well done. The build up to this was impressive. 10 out of 10 chapter. It was phenomenal. Between Luffy and Zoro and how Law just coming in with that backup, like, I was so impressed by that. Well, I really can't wait to see the next chapter. Unfortunately, we're on break for next week, but Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about the fact that apparently Zoro has been using Conqueror's Haki without using it in the traditional sense this entire time? Do you feel that makes sense, or do you feel like it's a bit of a reach? And what do you think about Luffy finally managing to awaken to that form of Haki? It's only taken him getting his ass beat by Kaido for the umpteenth time, but he's finally done it. He's finally awakened to the ultimate form of Haki, and it's finally a fair fight. Who will win, Luffy or Kaido? Place your bets. But until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I will see you later. Bye bye.